Hello students, in this video you will learn a simple but powerful idea that will help you attack in the opposite side castling situation. In this position, this time our king is on the king side and opponent's king is on the queen side. Both the kings are on the opposite side and white has already started the pawn storm attack. Now if you want to accelerate the pawn storm attack, if you want to destroy the pawn cover in the shortest time possible, then the best way is to sacrifice those pawns. You started this pawn storm attack with your pawns, and if you want to destroy this pawn cover, then the fastest way is to sacrifice these pawns. By sacrificing these pawns, your lines will get open. So that's why white plays b6. Sacrifice a pawn. Black is forced to take it, otherwise white will take the pawn. A cross b6. And in the next move, you want to play a5 also, so that when black plays b cross a5, both of these lines become open. This is the fastest way to attack using the pawn storm. Now before playing a5, white played even more powerful move. Look, this knight is covering important central squares and this knight is also covering g4. So our bishop cannot go to g4 and our knight cannot go to d5. What if we eliminate the knight? So white played rook cross f6 and now the d5 square is available for our knight and g4 square is available for our bishop. So our attack is even more powerful now. We start with bishop g4 check. After king b8, we play knight d5. Now both of these pieces are super strong. Queen goes back and now we continue with this pawn move, a5. And this line is already open and very soon a file will also become open. We have the knight in the center that is attacking the king, near the king, and we have both of these two bishops that are pointing toward the king. Our queen can also join the attack, so all of our pieces are focusing on the king. Let's say black tries to keep the a file closed and he plays b5. Now you play a6 and black plays b6 because he wants to keep the a file closed. You play a7 check, king b7 and you play knight cross c7. King captures it, king cross c7 and now first you give a check, queen c3 check and now you play bishop d7. Your threat is to play queen c6 checkmate and if black takes the bishop then you play queen checkmate. So it's game over. That's why in this position black decided to play f5. First of all, now queen will cover the 7th rank, queen will protect via the 7th rank and the bishop is also blocked. So here we play a cross b6. We open the a file. We don't care about this bishop because in the next move we are going to play b cross c7. It will be a fork. So opponent cannot really capture our bishop. He has to play c cross b6. And now we play knight cross b6. He still cannot capture our bishop because if he captures our bishop then we play queen c3 and in the next move it will be rook a8 checkmate. So he plays knight e7. He is trying to bring his pieces in the defense. We play e cross f5. Queen f7 and now we play f6. It is important to get this bishop open, so we sacrifice the pawn. Black plays knight c6. Now black has managed to bring his knight in the defense. And we continue with pawn to c4. What's the idea? Idea is to go queen a2 and then go here. Checkmate. Black plays knight a7. White goes queen a2. We are threatening this and black does not really have a good way to save it. So he plays knight b5 here. If we capture this knight, then black will exchange the queens and black's king will at least survive. So we don't capture the knight and we play knight d5. Now bishop was covering this square. Now the knight has covered this square and in the next move it will be queen a8 checkmate. And black has to give up his queen to prevent the checkmate. C cross d5. Opponent plays knight cross d4, We play queen a7 check, and this king is exposed. Rook c1 check, he has to play knight c6, and we play rook cross e6, checkmate. Pawn cannot capture it because pawn is pinned, and it's game over. So when you are using pawn storm attack in the opposite side castling situation, remember this powerful idea. When you have started the pawn storm attack, your fastest way to destroy the pawn cover is by sacrificing these two pawns. You sacrifice both of these two pawns and get the position open. With open lines, it will be very easy for you to attack the opponent's king. That's it for this video.